Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It truly means a lot to me. I would like to thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I hope the content help in any way, shape or form along your transformational journey. Today is a tarot reading, and it's going to be about the energy of September. September is the month number 9. It's a very, very important month. Number 9 in numerology is the number of ending the cycle. It's the number of mastery, and it's also the number that governs all of the other numbers. So as above, so below, everything reflects, everything is intertwined, everything is connected, no matter how you look at it. So it is no luck or chance that September is number 9, and if it is, we have to take a close look at it and see what is there for us. What can we improve? How can we include September being number 9 in our transformational journey, in our alchemical transmutation? So I always consider September as a very important month, and let's see, what are you gonna pick? Either the pile on this hand or the pile on this hand right here, either or. So feel free to choose whichever resonates with you the most, and take some time to pick the pile, and then maybe both piles are going to resonate with you. Maybe some elements of this pile is going to resonate, and then some elements of this will resonate as well. So it's all up to your guidance, to your spirits, and how do you feel. So I'm going to start with this pile right here on my right hand. I'm going to leave this for later. What is the energy of September for you? Okay, one card here. Okay. All right. So, for the ones who picked this pile, we have new beginnings. We have a little bit of reaping what you've sown, or the work you've been doing. You're going to start seeing the results. The work that you've been doing for like spring, summer, you've been doing the work, you've been trying to build your empire, you're going to start seeing the results. Here at the bottom of the deck, don't expect to see something tremendous, something huge, something that's life-changing, but there might be some struggle with money. But that struggle with money is not related to the fact that this thing that you're doing is not working, or that your project is a failure. It's just, it takes time, some time for money to come your way. It takes some time for, I hear, it could be for you, the watcher, something that's material thing, like it could be a house, it could be a car. Maybe it's not money in the form of cash or in the form of payments, but in the form of material pleasures, like you want a car, but you're gonna realize you still can't really afford it in September, or you want a house and you still can't afford that down payment. So it's gonna come in this form, but there is new beginnings. You're gonna start seeing the results of your work. You're gonna start seeing come into fruition. You're gonna start seeing that the efforts that you've been putting in yourself, in your life, they are working. It was worth it. It was worthwhile for you to do the work. You're gonna start seeing that people are gonna start maybe complimenting you. They're gonna start telling you that your things are great, or your products are helpful, or similar things. At work, people are gonna say good things about you. Your boss is gonna recommend maybe a raise or something for you, or you're gonna get promoted, something like that. You're gonna see that whatever you've been doing is paying off. The work is finally paying off, and you're gonna love it a lot. Let's pull a couple of cards for September for you to see what's the energy like. Here, so again, it's like related to money. I hear also that you're going to strengthen your connection with your guardian demons, with your guardian spirits. You're going to start hearing them more, you're going to start feeling them more, you're going to start following their guidance more, because before you probably weren't following that guidance. And it had to do with the energies of the summer, of how you were very distracted with going out, with being with friends, with doing different things, especially after 2 years of COVID. Now you're going to recenter yourself, or your soul. You're going to recenter that focus on you, and you're going to start hearing spirit much more than before. You're going to get in tune with your guardians, which is a very, very important thing for you. Again, it's here we had there was an Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups, so there's definitely something new for you, and it's gonna take you to the next level. It's gonna take your growth to the next level. It's gonna take your empire to the next level, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it, because it's part of your transformation. And let's pick just one last card. And here. So here we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, it's kind of this month for you, although there is new beginnings, although there is new beginnings, new opportunities, it's gonna seem to you as if it's a hard month, and you should not be like concerned with that. It might seem like it's an overwhelm of things that are gonna come to you. You might feel some sort of overwhelm, an overwhelm of different situations. Maybe these new beginnings themselves are gonna feel overwhelming, because they're huge, they're big opportunities. For example, this new position that you're gonna be promoted to you, it's a big deal. Maybe you're gonna become a manager, maybe you're gonna become a director, and that's gonna feel like it's a lot of responsibility, it's a lot on your shoulders, whereas before you didn't have it, but now you're having this great new thing, but it's a double-edged sword. At the same time, it's a lot of responsibility, so you might feel like this kind of like heaviness, this heftiness. That's what I'm feeling, this heaviness that's gonna come to you with the work, with the new opportunities. But Spirit is saying, don't let it bring you down, don't let it confuse you, because it's just part of the process. There's nothing to be worried about, there's nothing to be concerned about. That's what Spirit is saying. Because the Moon, I picked just one last card to confirm here, the Moon reversed. That fear you have, it's unnecessary, or that fear that you might have is unnecessary. It's not gonna serve your good. It's not who you are, and there's nothing to worry about. Enjoy your new beginnings. Be happy with them. Focus on them. Maybe you've been waiting on them. They're gonna finally come, those new opportunities. Maybe they're gonna allow you to have the money you've been wanting to get that house, or to buy that car, or whatever that you want. These new beginnings are gonna allow that. So allow the energy to flow. Don't get really, don't accumulate the energy in a negative space. Try to put it in a positive space and spread it. Don't keep it just in like a concentrated just here. Try to make it like more flowy, right? So that's what I have for you for the first pile. For the second pile here, let's see what we have. This pile, I think it was the one I was holding with my left hand right here, but go back to the beginning of the video. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But let's see what we have here for you. Okay, so for you, the energy of September here, I see there's a lot of things going on here. Interesting. So for you, what I'm sensing here, and this was at the bottom, what I'm sensing here, and this was at the bottom of the deck, what I'm sensing is that there's gonna be like this, it's like your life is gonna change upside down. It's gonna change in a way that you've never imagined before. It's gonna change in a way that you've never felt before. Passing on from the stages of alchemy that I have mentioned in many of my videos, which are Nigredo, Albedo, Rubedo, or the stages of transformation, you're gonna go through an important stage of transformation here. And here I sense you're gonna go from Nigredo to Albedo, from the first stage, the prima materia, where everything starts, where you're shedding the layers, and you're gonna go to the second stage where you're gonna do the real work, where you're gonna reach your purest form, and from that pure form, you're gonna do your alchemical work and learn new things and improve on new things and work on new aspects of your life to reach the Philosopher's Stone. And this stage, usually the transition from one stage to the other, is important. Like, think about it as when the caterpillar is transforming inside the cocoon to become a butterfly. Can you imagine one insect becoming a different insect? When you look at a butterfly, it looks completely different from the caterpillar. It's like two different things. It even have wings, it even can fly. Whereas the caterpillar looks like a worm that crawls on the floor. So it's two different beings, it's two different things. But for the caterpillar to be inside a cocoon for a long period of time, I don't think that's a pleasant experience, because it's transforming, it's becoming something completely different. So when it comes outside of the cocoon, nobody recognizes that it was a caterpillar before. No one is going to recognize that. That's what's happening to you in September. It's this crazy transformation. Crazy. And it's not going to be pleasant. A lot of things are going to happen to you, where when you're going to come out on the other side of this transformation, people will not recognize you. They will not know who you are. They will just not know your energy anymore, because you're a completely different person. So you're going through that stage, and it's important, and you have to embrace it. You can't judge yourself. You can't let others judge you. You can't dwell in negativity. Be very careful not to fall for situations that are negative. Be very mind the areas you go to, mind the people you talk to. Make sure you're always protecting yourself. You can use protective jewelry, you can use sigils, do your rituals, do your magical work, practice your craft. Make sure you're protected, make sure no one is affecting your life in a negative way, because throughout this transformation, you need to be as positive as possible. You need to be as clean as possible, clean from an energetic standpoint. You need to be very clean, and you can't allow the noise from other people, from the environment, you can't allow these things to affect this crucial and critical transformation that's going to happen to you. You need all the time to yourself. You need to focus on yourself. You need to just remember that everything happens for a reason, and that you are on the path where you're supposed to be. Here I sense, pulled few cards. I sense that there's gonna be like a some sort of like the transformation is gonna be in a way where some wind is gonna come from the universe. It's like a universal wind, and it's gonna come and it's just gonna take you. It's just gonna take you somewhere that's so new to you. It's so unknown. It's like one word to describe this is stepping into the ultimate unknown. And this wind is gonna take you there because that's where you need to be. It's necessary for you to be there. It's necessary. You have to be there. It's the only way for you to move forward. If you're not there, you can't move forward. It's the only way for you to be on that path. Let's pull one last card and see what is the reason for the so here this transformation that you're going to go through is necessary for you. It might not seem to you that it's something positive. It might appear that it's something negative to you. It might happen in a way that's very unpleasant to how you are used to. I'm hearing here that there's going to be some sort of struggle, some sort of almost you not understanding why this is happening. But it's the same, I think, when the caterpillar in the process, when it starts to do the work to transform, there's going to be certain things that you don't understand why they're happening. When you become a different person, especially in alchemy, this is crucial. It's also important. When you become a different person, you have to adjust to becoming that different person. You have to, and adjusting to becoming a different person, it's like your soul gets reborn. So it's like you're starting everything from scratch. So no matter whatever happens, just remember to stay loving. Remember to stay loving. Remember that everything that you've been wanting is coming your way. It's coming your way. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some work. But this process is necessary. No matter how it's going to seem like to you, it is necessary. And Spirit is asking me to stop here. So this is what I have for you here. This is what I have for this reading for September. It's an important month. I think based on this reading, I can label it as the month of transformation for both piles. There's going to be transformations happening. And I think it coincides with it being the month number 9 because it's the end of the cycle. So you can move on to the next level of your journey, of your existence. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.